Question number 7. How would a system administrator help customer support team to find documentation on issue resolution, effectively write on the case page layout when working on a user case? There are four options. Suggest user to use global search or enable advanced Einstein search, and again, use the global search, or create topics and use, topics lightning component to see the related documentation. And last one is enable knowledge one and configure articles and data categories. So this is a very common scenario. Typically, when you use Service Cloud in your organization, right? So we use Service Cloud to capture all the customer incidents, isn't it? And we also built a knowledge base at the typical issues and the resolutions to the issue, right? So we call it as knowledge articles. So the question here is to test how, as an admin, you can configure the knowledge articles, right? Or how you can configure so that the knowledge articles can appear directly on the case page layout when you create a case. So that's the intent of this question. So let's see which one is the right answer. So to demonstrate this, let's go through each and every options. The first one is suggest user to use global search. So before we talk about this, let's quickly look at the example. So in this org, I do have some published articles, basically knowledge articles. So this is related to travel and logistics. And as you can see, right, there are some issues, the common issues that user reports, and this is the solution or the resolution. So I do have this configured as a knowledge article, right? And the expectation is I want these resolutions appear when a case is created, that matches with this article title or any of the keywords. So that is the intention. If I use the first one, suggest user to use global search, right? Then I cannot see all the related articles right on the case page layout, because the question here is how do we show all the related articles on the page layout, right? But this one is more like a user driven. Okay, I have a user, I have a case created by case came in from a customer that says that has some issue with canceling a booking. All right, so I can just search for cancel a booking on the global search, and this will show me the knowledge article. Again, it is a user driven, not something system driven, isn't it? So option A and B both will not help because both are user driven, right? And talking about create topics, the topic functionality or the feature in Salesforce is to just manage records, right? Or group your records under a particular topic for better management. So this is also not quite relevant, in this case. So looking at the last option, enable knowledge on and configure articles and data categories is the right answer. Let's see how we can do it and why do we say this is the right one. Yeah. So this is how it will work. If once you create, once you configure this, in the right way. For example, when you create a case, so let's say I create a case with the Argent phone and let's say the subject, I'll just say cancel issue with booking cancellation, etc. Right? So let me just first save this and then see what happens. So yeah, so now you can see this, right? A case has been created. The idea is I want to see the related articles related to, related articles matching with this case description, right? So to do that, what you can do is, let me just, okay. All right, I'm going to do this again. Looks like I picked up a wrong org, and this time I'm going to use the right org. So this is the one. I'll try to create a new case right away. So I'm going to create a case, origin phone, and let's say the subject is issue with booking cancel. Yeah, let me just save this. And as you can see, automatically, right, the related knowledge articles pertaining to this particular or trying to, it just tries to match the keyword that is updated or that is given in the subject of the case. So it will just show, it just shows me all the related articles, right on the same case page load. So that's the reason option D is the right answer here. So before we close this, I'll just show a couple more configurations so that you will know how this is working. Number one, when we want to show the knowledge articles, right, related or relevant knowledge articles right on the case page layout, we have to ensure that the knowledge setting is updated. So you have to first enable knowledge in your org, and then when you go to knowledge settings, and when you try to edit the settings, you will get an out of the box option which says that which helps you to to show the related or relevant articles on the case page layout. As you can see, based on the text entered on the subject or case reason or topics, right? So the system will automatically try to find the relevant articles, knowledge articles, and that is what is being shown on the screen. So this is again a component. Knowledge is a component that you can add from by going to the edit page on the case page layout, and if you just search for the knowledge, right? So this is what is included right on the page. So once you configure the knowledge settings and then drop this knowledge lightning component right on the page layout, that's it, you're all done. So this is how you can able to show related articles pertaining to case subject, or basically basically to the related to that case or issue or incident reported by the customer on the screen. So now the right answer to this question is option